Alright, YouTube family, what's good with y'all, man? It's your brother from another mother back with another video for y'all, man. Hope y'all been blessed. Hope y'all been keeping Christ first, man. And I hope everything been going well with y'all, man. So yeah, today, man, 2K did drop a little live on their channel. It wasn't much, but it's something, you know what I'm saying? Just enough to brush, you know what I'm saying? But anyway, 2K did drop a little sneak peek of what we can be expecting for 2K26. But I'm not gonna lie to y'all, on a real note, we a month and some change away from 26 coming out. And we ain't get a lick of gameplay yet. Like, this is nasty work. But they expect niggas to play $150 for a game we ain't even see yet. All we seen was some sweat mechanics. I don't got, like, come on, 2K. I'm tired of y'all doing this to us, bro. Like, come on. You want 150? And it, luckily, you know what? I'm not even gonna get into that because I'm gonna start spazzing. But anyway, man, we're gonna hop right into what some of the gameplay features are and what we about to get for 26, or what we think we about to get, because we know how 2K is. We think we finna get something and we get the game and we like, yo, what is this? You know what I'm saying? But anyway, we're gonna hop into some of the sneak peeks, man. So let's hop right into it.
Today, what we want to share is that one of the dev team's themes was ensuring a skill-based gameplay experience where you feel more in control and you feel that what you're doing on the sticks, on the controller, is more reflected by what you're seeing on your screen.
You what?
And that is an overall theme, so you're going to feel it across shot outcomes, blocks, steals, loose balls, rebounds, and more across just how gameplay feels this year.
I ain't gonna lie, off rip, I thought they fired Stacks. Like, when did he get back on 2K? That's crazy. But anyway, shout out to Stacks. But what I'm literally hearing from what he just said was, technically, we didn't have control over the game and we was playing a demo for 2K25. That's literally what I heard him say. Literally, the game took no skill if you played it. This was a demo. The players that really had skill, we was getting penalized, bro. We couldn't even control what we wanted to do sometimes. Our players doing stuff we ain't even tell them to do. Nonsense happening all over the court. I'm throwing the ball right next to the player. The ball getting thrown out of bounds. I'm like, all the nonsense, bro. So this is what I heard. That's really all I heard, was now we gonna have a way where you're gonna see if you're good or not, and you're gonna be able to control everything. I was been supposed to do that. Old 2K I was able to do that. You're not really telling me nothing. Like, what am I really hearing? Like, this is one of the worst years when it comes to skill level. Like, it did not matter. You literally could just run to the hole. Man, especially on Play Now, bro. That game mode didn't take no skill at all, bro. You run to the hole with Giannis or anyone and you're making that layup. Y'all literally just said we was literally just playing the demo, bro. We playing the prelude of 26. Yeah, so y'all didn't have control. So yeah, this year we listened to feedback and y'all gonna have control over everything. I was been supposed to have that. Absolute nasty work, man. That's crazy.
The first one, higher difficulties are going to play with green or miss jump shot timing. Now, when we say higher difficulties, that includes most competitive multiplayer modes that many of you all play. So in those modes, you're not going to see early or late releases going in on those difficulties, which I think is a very welcome news to many of you.
This is John Blaze. I can get jiggy with you.
Second thing, the shot meters and the dunk meters are both going to show you your green windows in 2K26. That was a point of feedback that came up a lot, and even as the year went on, I kept seeing that many weren't getting used to the new 2K25 shot meters, especially slashers. I gave that feedback a lot. So in 2K26, the meters are going to have the green windows again. One more thing here, layup timing is going to be permanently enabled in multiplayer modes. That means you're not going to be seeing real player percentage layups go over you anymore with someone that's just tapping a button. All the layups need to be timed in those modes. But those of you who are newer to the game, we do want to clarify that you shouldn't think that you aren't going to be able to make a layup anymore, because this is not meant to make it really hard for you to make your open layups, but rather to separate the really good finishers from the weaker ones, and definitely to make sure that there's more skill involved. So those are the three things that we have to share for gameplay for now. Green or miss shot timing, green windows on the shot meter and dunk meter, and layup timing being enabled.
Finally, man. Y'all heard it from him. Y'all heard it from Evan. Finally, they saying skill matters. Quotations. Skill matters. Will I really be able to pull from 30 every time if I time it correctly? Or y'all just saying that? You know, you can never just give 2K props yet. We gotta see. But it sounds good. I'm not gonna lie, it do sound good. But we gotta see the gameplay because I was getting cheated so many times this year. I know y'all can see it. I was getting cheated so many times this year. You know what I'm saying? People hitting whites, layups going in, and I'm contesting it. I don't know how it's going in. It's so much nonsense that I had to go through this year, man. It's like this is why I say this really was a demo. They really just threw out the casual difficulty on every mode and was like, yeah, we're gonna let everybody do whatever they want. You know what I'm saying? And 26 is gonna be where skill really matters. Now y'all already know, because if this really goes how it's supposed to go, y'all already know. Y'all already know Twitter and all the different content creators who not really good, they all gonna be crying in the comments talking about, you gotta change this. Oh, you gotta put this. Man, don't listen to them, bro. Do not listen to them, 2K. I'm telling you. If the green or miss is real, if the layups have to go in with timing, this is what it's supposed to be. Stop rewarding these bum niggas. They come into the paint, laying everything up, thinking they cold. This is what was needed, man. If I want to pop 5 threes in a row with Curry and I green it correctly and I time it correctly, it should be a green. I shouldn't have to be missing because y'all want me to miss so y'all can make the other player feel good so I can start missing my shots, and now he making everything thinking he nice, even though I know it's a little boomerang effect. Y'all giving him everything on purpose. I should be able to come down and pop threes every time if I green it. But it sound good though. You know, you can't get your hopes up too high with 2K, but it sound good so far. Quotations again. It sounds good.
In years past, we've heard the feedback about how intimidating the city was.
What? Bro, what are you talking about, man?
We want to get you on the court faster. So this year in 2K26, without showing you the city, because we can't do that just yet, how I would describe it is it's even more intimate, it's even more accessible, and you can get wherever you want to go really quickly to further build on that big shift last year. So if you've heard the words the city come up before and you thought about that really big map with streets and turns everywhere, that is not how the city is now, and I think you're going to really like the one in 2K26.
Right here, the park gets a makeover. Evan, we need to know what's going on with this.
All right, so we're going to end on one that I think many of you will be really, really happy to hear, because the park is getting a lot of love in 2K26, and we want to call out now that the new designs are focused on more natural and more grounded environments. Because the feedback about what direction many of you want to see the park environments go in, that has been heard. So this year you can expect to see designs like ones that are more similar to courts that maybe you might see in the real world. Maybe in your cities or neighborhoods, you might see courts like these.
Oh my God! Wow!
Park players, man, even though the city is back, I'm not gonna lie, I'm not a fan of the city. I haven't been a fan of the city. I'm an OG park player. So I've been playing park since it really came out. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not a fan of the city, but it looked like they've been listening. You know what I'm saying? So far, again, quotations, they have been listening. And now they talking about they're going to give us realistic parks. Because obviously, if you've been living under a rock, the past few years, we've been playing in the most unrealistic locations that I wouldn't even think of anyway for playing a basketball game. But for some reason, they thought it was a good idea. But anyway, it sounds good. So it looked like we're going to get some realistic type parks. You know, hopefully we get a little River City sunset, you know, type of vibe. I'm still living in the past when it comes to those parks, but those were the greatest parks of all time. You know, I don't know if 2K will be able to top that, but we'll see. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, man, we're going to have to see, man, is 2K just playing us again? It's because we've been getting played for years, you know, and we buy this game every year. Now, me personally, I buy the game because I make content, you know what I'm saying? And y'all know I'm trying to come up, you feel me, in the community. You know, subscribe to your boy, you know what I'm saying? But anyway, and on a real note, man, can we really look forward to something really good with 2K, man? Because over the years, we just been getting played. We just be getting played and bamboozled, man. You know, and I'm sick and tired of it. I'm sick and tired of it. And I know a lot of people who've been playing 2K for so long know that they could do way better than what they've been doing. But because of the monetary gain that they have been attracting and getting, there's no point. And I completely understand, but at the same time, you can't do your OG players dirty like that. The players that been rocking with you for so long, you know what I'm saying, to put you at where you at. Because if GTA drop and y'all fail this, it's cooked. Y'all cooked. It's a wrap for y'all niggas. I'm just gonna be honest, you know what I'm saying? It's a wrap for them. Cause once GTA drop, and people really gonna be spending 100 cash and 150 on that game when it drop. And if 2K don't show up, it's a wrap for y'all. So y'all let me know, man. Y'all let me know. Are you guys excited so far from the gameplay details that we got? Not actual gameplay, but are you guys excited for some of the details? I'm not too overly excited, but I am happy that they did listen to some feedback when it comes to green or missing, and you know, timing your layups, you know, and having a higher difficulty playing against good players. I really like that, and it seems so far that the parks are going to be unique and realistic again. So we're gonna have to keep our fingers crossed and see what we get. But you know, you can never get too hyped with 2K though. You know what I'm saying? You never get too hyped. All you can do is hope for the best, like I said, man. So I'm gonna catch you guys on the flip, man. You guys stay safe, stay blessed, and remember to keep Christ first. You know, we're not perfect, but having Christ in your life, man, you know, he'll really do wonders and really change you for the better, man. So if you feel like you're going through something tough and life is hard, man, you know, go open your word, man. You know what I'm saying? Try the Bible out. You know what I'm saying? Because it'll really change you. You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna say I'm a living testimony yet, because you know I'm still not perfect. And you never gonna get perfect, but you get better over time. You know what I'm saying? So that's just real from the heart. I'm just telling y'all this at the end. I know a lot of people probably ain't gonna get to the end, but on a real note, man, Christ really changes your life. And yeah, you know, that's really what matters at the end of the day. Not really this game and stuff, because it'll all pass away. You know what I'm saying? We had the peak of 2K, and you know that stuff passes. But what really matters is where you go after this. But I'm gonna catch y'all. I love y'all, and I'm out. Peace.
You win some, you lose some. But you live. You live to fight another day.
Oh, you mad because I'm styling on you?
They want to burn your molecules until you let go iron. One day I'm trying to have a wife and kids, so I just can't live my life like this. And I ain't trying to learn what lifeless is, so I just can't live my life like this.